Welcome to a new video by the Sea and Coast, where in today's video, we're gonna know about pirates, their ways, the consequences, and the safety measures against them. What comes to your mind when you hear the word pirates? A dark person with an eye covered, some messy hair, and a rifle in his hand? That pretty much sums it up, but we cannot ignore the fact that with the advancing trends and technologies, pirates are advancing too. And right now, their threat to the shipping industry is not only limited to small ships approaching vessels at high speeds, but also the use of hacking and drones to position and analyze profiles of a target vessel as well. Coming to the definition of piracy, piracy is an act of robbery or criminal violence by ship upon another ship or a coastal area, typically with the goal of stealing cargo and other valuable items or properties, or detaining the ship in return of a ransom. Keeping in mind the statistics, many attempts of piracy have been unsuccessful due to proper safety measures, whereas many have been successful in spite of proper safety measures. Let's have a look at the regions of the world which are most prone to piracy. With that, we come to the Malacca Straits, the South China Sea, the Gulf of Aden, the Gulf of Guinea, Benin, Nigeria, and of course Somalia, Indonesia, and coming to the Indian waters, the Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean. The first 3 months of 2020 have already seen a 24% increase in pirate attacks and attempted attacks over the same period as compared to in 2019. Looking at the graphs, we can infer that years like 2000 and 2010 have witnessed a massive number of pirate attacks. But however, considering the advanced safety measures, the trend shows a gradual fall in the number of successful attacks. Modern sea piracy often involves pirates in small and fast boats approaching larger, slower-moving ships to rob them of cargo such as car parts, oil, crew valuables, communication equipment, or to seize the ship or crew for ransom. Beginning in 2008, East Africa became the most dangerous waters in the world for pirate attacks, owing to poverty and non-cooperation from the government. Somali pirates, like those portrayed in the 2013 Tom Hanks movie Captain Phillips, spent 5 years regularly hijacking large commercial vessels. So the question is, how prepared are we against pirate attacks? The protocol calls for risk assessment by the company for its ships, which include review of ship security assessment, ship security plan, and the vessel hardening plan. A vessel on entering the high-risk area needs to look after a number of safety measures related to communication and technology. The latest threat information in the region should be monitored. It should be ensured that all access points are limited and controlled. The vessel should avoid drifting, waiting, anchoring, and slow steaming. There should be minimal use of VHF, rather use the email or a secure satellite telephone, otherwise the ship's data could be possibly hijacked over signals emitted. Now, what is maneuvering? It's an operation during which a vessel enters or exits coastal waters of a country. A ship may need to maneuver not only when arriving or departing a port, but also while crossing canals and traffic zones. It has been observed a speed of not less than 18 knots is most suitable against pirates. Experience has shown that such an action can defeat even a lengthy and determined attack, as creation of hydrostatic pressure can have a better defensive impact. Some other methods of prevention and awareness involve alarm. And when it comes to the physical barriers, never fall short of arrangements of razor wires, water spray and foam monitors, and of course, enhanced bridge protection. The bridge is usually the focal point of an attack. In some situations, attackers direct their weapon fire at the bridge to intimidate the ship's crew to slow or stop the ship, so laminating and fencing bridge is essential to withstand firing on the bridge. The rest of the physical barriers involve blocking any additional ladderways or doorways and ensuring easy, accessible, safe muster points or citadels. Apart from physical barriers, there are also visual barriers. For example, the use of powerful searchlights, which not only help in identifying attackers but also help in dazzling the attacker's vision on being switched on. We must be aware of the act of hiring expensive armed personnel on board, provided by many private security companies. However, in many piracy-prone regions, the navy of the respective nations are set out for patrolling, owing to the high piracy incidents nowadays. Now what if the control of ship is lost as a result of an attack? Well, here are some do's and don'ts that the crew members are expected to look after, which basically advises to remain calm and clever and of course not to intimidate the goons. As a result of these efforts, the global number of attacks and attempts dropped significantly over the past decade, from a high of nearly 450 incidents in 2010 to a fewer than 165 incidents in 2019, the lowest number of actual and attempted pirate attacks since 1994. So all in all, piracy is a deal-breaking challenge to the shipping industry, but if we continue to implement and strengthen the safety measures efficiently, there will be a point where piracy comes to an end. That's all for this video. See you in the next one.